Living in a secluded mountain cave, cut off from society, they felt desperate and alone, with no clear path forward. And in their desperation, they devised a plan so dark, so destructive, that it would forever haunt them and their descendants. They justified their actions by convincing themselves that there was no other option, no other way to ensure their father's lineage would continue. But what they failed to see was that their plan was not just morally wrong. It was a direct violation of the laws of nature, of decency, and of the very order that God had put in place. The daughters, acting out of fear and the need to secure a future for themselves and their father, plotted to intoxicate him and lie with him. Their reasoning, although wrapped in the guise of preserving a family line, was built on selfishness and a lack of understanding. They believed that without a male heir, the family would end, and the tragedy of their isolation and loss would have no redemptive meaning. They failed to realize that their plan not only broke the natural order, but also violated the sacredness of family bonds. What followed was an unspeakable act of incest that would stain their family history forever. Lot, whose life had been marked by his righteousness in Sodom, was now tragically swept up in the folly of his daughters. The 2 nights of drunkenness were not just a lapse in his judgment, they were a testament to how far he had fallen. What was once a man of integrity who stood firm against the corruption around him was now being manipulated by his own flesh and blood. How could this be? How could a man who had once been called righteous now fall into such depravity? The answer lies in the devastating power of temptation and the subtlety of sin.